Hello. Turning out to be amazing weekend. I know there's been quite a bit of chaos around the world, and sometimes it seems like it's never ending. And I'm gonna walk around, let some people join here, and try to find a spot that's not as windy to talk a little bit today about turbulence, because life is a journey, just like an airplane trip or just like a car ride, and you always seem to be going somewhere and trying to get somewhere new. It doesn't matter how many of your goals or how much goodness actually you've achieved. It seems like we always want a little bit more. I mean, not that we're not grateful for the things that we have, but we're always on a journey, right? And in the wake of some of the things that have happened over the last week, political and protests and everything, there's a lot of people that are getting really down about it, and I'm not condoning anything that's happened, and I think there's a lot of definitely some issues to be addressed, but the beautiful thing is the conversation has started, and it's moved to a point where it's in the public eye, and it's not just being controlled by a few people in the media. And that's so amazing to see how much has changed. So remember that there's in each and every one of our own failures, there's something to learn from it, right? There's always like, whoa, if I just did it differently this way, I could be so successful, so I'm going to try it this other way. Well, that happens on a societal plane, and we make lots of mistakes, but we have to make movement. So when we see these big problems happening in the world, it's important to recognize that those are things that are drawing our attention, right? And that means we have to look and see what's the real issue underlying behind it. And societally, we are making a huge fundamental shift. A huge shift, just as we are individuals right now. I see more people taking their own personal power back and becoming more of themselves. We're doing this as a society. We're not just letting leaders rule, because leaders really should just kind of come in when their expertise is necessary, and then somebody else should rise up when their expertise is necessary. But we have this weird way of saying this person's going to be our leader for 4 years, and then we'll put somebody else in, and we're going to believe what this person says because they're really good at acting. Now they should be talking about politics or whatever it is. We get caught up in this stuff, and life is full of turbulence. Just like on an airplane, you want to get somewhere, you're always going to actually, pretty much every flight you get a little bit of turbulence, right? It's very rare that it's completely smooth, and it's like that in life. So when you see these things that come up that are scary and fearful, that you're like, whoa, wow, is this happening? Know that that's just part of the progress. That's part of getting to where we need to go as a societal foundation. And we're going through a massive shift right now. People are really starting to get their voice and starting to become more and more authentic. And that's part of the movement that I'm trying to help progress, because the moment you take your power back and the moment you speak your voice, and not just reactionary, you don't want to read something and just like spout off and get upset about it or move in a direction. You got to really stop and reflect. And who you are you being authentic? Is this situation the situation you want to be around? You don't necessarily have to change it. You don't have to change every situation you're in. You can just change whether or not you're in it, right? You can just leave that situation, which is often what we have to do, is say, you know what, let me just remove myself from this situation, step back, and take a look at this objectively and what is really going on. And I honestly, I'm pretty excited that so many people have a voice nowadays. In the past, people watched the news and then people would write about what's on the news. Now, that still happens for people that are watching the news. If you look at the news on social media, you see the comments, and they're all over the place, and people are having a discussion about it. And even though some of them are crazy and arrogant, it might seem, and some might be completely against what you believe, those people have a voice, and their voice, and you need to see that for a reason, because we need to all step back and say, okay, let's look at this situation objectively. And it's an amazing time that we have this ability to communicate with people globally, from cultures that we never knew. We used to have to travel around the planet to be able to have these conversations, get other people's voices heard. crazy, dangerous headlines that are being put out. We all see it. But to actually, if we feel it inside of us, something resonates with us or upsets us or gets us excited or amped up, then that tells us something about our own selves. And a lot of times it can tell us where we need to make some changes. So as we have these turbulent times, know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, that there are great things happening. There is more news. Well, there's not more news. There's more great things happening than terrible things happening. With artificial intelligence, 3D printing, autonomous vehicles, those three things are going to change our lives forever. We're going to be able to live significantly longer. We're going to be at the hands of AI in many respects. The intelligence is going to be so great. It's going to prevent auto accidents. It's going to be able to create new innovations in science and medicine. It's amazing what they're doing. 3D printing. You're never going to have to leave your house. You can go in your garage and print out a part for your car in 10 years. So there's some great things on the horizon. If you seek them out, you will find them. We have to turn off the things that are all this divisiveness, and we have to focus on the things that are pulling us together. So, I mean, I would recommend definitely check out Peter Diamante's, and he has a newsletter called the Abundance Insider. He breaks down scientific revolutions that have happened in the last few months, and just explains why it's so important, what it is, and it's just amazing to see what people are doing these days, and they're inspiring. They're inspiring me to do more, they inspire everybody that reads it to do more, rather than looking at this stuff that's just this horrific news, right? And there's a lot of the horrific news because it gets this reaction, and that's the old way of thinking. We are not those people anymore. I'm not that person. I don't think you are. You wouldn't be watching this if you were that person. If you want to be in your misery, then just unclick this or stop following. But if you want to feel better, about life, listen to what I'm saying here. What more people like what I'm saying is because it's true. The truth is there's more abundance than scarcity. And that scarcity makes us live in fear and allows us to be controlled and makes life happen to us instead of life happening for us. So know that when there's turbulence, that means you're changing, you're progressing somewhere. It's going to be a bumpy road, but you got to learn how to enjoy that turbulence. If you are a motocross rider, I see a few of you on here, it's like hitting the move section. Like every time you come around, you want to get through it a little bit better. It's bumpy through it. It might be scary, or you might get a kicker on a jump, but it's part of the progress of making a lap. So think about that when you hit turbulence in your life. When you hit turbulence in an airplane, it's like, you know what, I'm just going to make this ride a little bit more exciting for you. And I'm going to call it your attention to what's going on over here, because we need to make some changes. And it's up to each one of us to make those changes. And however you do it, it's your way. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I have techniques that help me get past fear, have helped thousands, and I'm going to do a webinar on Wednesday about that. There's links all over my Facebook page if you want to see how to overcome fear, all the things physiologically fear does to you. Don't let the media scare you. That's their job. Their job is to keep you clicking, keep you watching, keep you engaged in that mindset, because it drives their advertising ratings, and it also on a deeper level keeps you coming back to watch, because now you're worried about things you should never be worried about. 90% of our fears are so insignificant they won't even change our life. I just read this study on it, and it's insane. So realize you have all the power you need right in the palm of your hand. So check out more positive things that are going out in the world, and you will find more and more of them. And I'm not going to get into each one of them today. I don't got time for it. Well, I always have time for it, but I'm sure I got other things I want to do and make sure that actually the Thursday webinar, Thursday morning and evening, I'm going to wrap up a few final thoughts on that and get that structure out for you guys. So sign up for the webinar if you can. Please give me feedback. This was a little bit out of scope today, but I think it's really important to look at us as a society, that we individually can change ourselves, and that will change the society. And it's never by fighting back. You watched, what happened over the weekend. Horrible. We had, police officers killing people that seemed possibly to be innocent. I wasn't there. I didn't see the clips, but this is what I read about. And then people got really upset about this, right? And then now they're killing police officers in a totally different city. This does not work, people. This does not work. Killing innocent people across the board does not work. Showering each other with love one religion that's causing problems. It's just a few isolated, insane people and there's a lot of us that are like on this brink of insanity. I have my moments too. So we need to foster that love and see the light in other people so that they can grow and they can be their best selves and they can feel empowered and they can do great things. And there's thousands of years of cultures that are going to need more work than others. But have compassion. You have compassion for them, they can have compassion for you. We can get to a better place. So I hope this helped you feel a little better about some of the past events, people not getting indicted that maybe should have, it seems like, and getting ridiculed that shouldn't be, and the whole racism epidemic and this divisiveness. None of it's real. It's not real. What's real is what's in your world and what's in your head. That's why your mind not perceive what's different between what's imagined or what you experience in this outer world. So think about what's going on in here. Get this clean. Get this cleaned up. Just keep working on it day to day, moment to moment, and you will get charged. Clean it. You have a crazy thought that, who is that person that came through? Think of, just ponder what your thoughts mean and start cleaning them up. I promise you, it doesn't take that long, and life just starts getting better and better and more exciting, and you start to see all the abundance and all the possibilities. Go make some magic today. You were born to do this. Have a great day.